Hola, mis amigos. ¿Cómo está? Estoy muy bien. With all the Spanish I know out of the way, that's pretty much 90% of the Spanish I know, by the way. Let's get on to this little video here, which is going to be something sort of a final thought on Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Because I've beaten the main quest, beaten all the guilds, got my badass armor, my badass weapons. And I've sort of done the vast majority of it. I managed to get all 1,000 achievement points, which is something I rarely... Actually, no, I've never actually done that in a game. I have over 60,000 achievement points. I've owned the Xbox since about a couple weeks after it came out, and this is the first time I've actually got all 1,000 achievement points in a game. I know, I kind of suck at achievement whoring, I guess. I just got all those points because I play a shitload of games. But anyways, but actually before I get into that, I kind of want to try to encourage people to watch my previous video, which is sort of some gameplay from the recent released demo for Asura's Wrath. And honestly, I really don't care about my views on that video, like, as in like how it personally benefits me, because it really doesn't. It's just that game is so freaking crazy and ridiculously awesome. I just want people to see it because it deserves to be seen. It is nuts. I want to raise awareness for that game. So if you can, like, find an extra, 8 minutes or so in your life, I'll go ahead and put say annotation, down somewhere on the screen, and hopefully you guys will take the time to watch it, because that game really deserves some measure of attention. It just looks so crazy. I don't know if it's going to be that good in the end, but it just looks nuts, and it deserves to be seen. But anyways, yeah, back to Skyrim here. And I think, well, what I did here, this is not from the main game I played. After I beat it, I went ahead, started up a new game just to sort of record this first beginning part here, just to give me something to talk over. And I think really the best I can say about Skyrim just comes from the fact that I started this game with the intention of just sort of going through like this first area, maybe getting to the first town and then stopping. But no, I ended up playing for about 2 hours after I planned on stopping. And that, I think, is just really the best sort of descriptor for just how I feel about this game. It's just, you break down every little piece, and you can find so many flaws. There's, bugs here and there, and, well, quite frankly, everywhere. But despite all the little individual aspects of it, not necessarily measuring up, to the best games out there, even with every little thing that's technically wrong with it, it's just such an engrossing experience. I mean, you just step out into the world, and you see all these things before you, and it's almost intimidating that first time when you step into an Elder Scrolls game, or really any Bethesda game. I mean, the same sensation when you left the vault in Fallout 3. You just step outside, and, I mean, yeah, if you have a quest activated, there's a little arrow saying, hey, go this way if you want to do that. But otherwise, you just see the entire world, and you realize it's all at your fingertips. You have the freedom to do whatever the hell you want. You can just walk around for hours exploring, finding things, or you can just pound your way through the main quest, really, if you wanted to. But of course, you go that route, you're really sort of cheating yourself. And, Oblivion was great in that regard. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are both great. But Skyrim just, they took little problems from those previous games and just worked on them really, really well. The combat is, it's still not as good as like a dedicated action game. You still kind of feel like, just sort of flailing your arms about when you're doing melee combat. But it's definitely the best. The addition of like the execution moves sort of brings a little bit of that flair in there. And even though they simplified the magic system, because in Oblivion you could actually create your own spells, and this one, pretty much you have a set list. Even though you can't make them, it still works really well. Dual casting is gloriously wonderful. And actually, as you could probably gather from what you've seen so far in this new save file I made, is that I'm sort of going for a magic thing here. And even just playing for the couple hours I have on here, just sort of that freedom you get from having 2 spells available at a time is really cool. And my first playthrough was primarily I guess, sort of like an assassin type character. Yeah, I was constantly sneaking everywhere. I got my sneak stat up to 100. I enchanted the ever-living crap out of my armor to give me huge sneak bonuses. I could literally run into people and have them not know I'm there. That's definitely fun. And with my bow, I could one-shot kill everything except the highest level dragons if I was concealed at the time. So in other words, yeah, I played the crap out of this game. Probably around 110 to 115 hours to actually beat it. And then I just topped the game off by going on a massive killing and robbing spree to get my achievement for having 1,000 bounty in every city. That was fun. I mean, really at this point, it's a question, if you have not played this game, which actually I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you have played this game and you just absolutely love everything about it, you can't stop looking at it, pretty much the way I was for a long time. I mean, if you haven't played it, play it. If not, you're probably agreeing with me. I mean, unless if you're the kind of person who just really doesn't like sort of open world style games. Like, I have a couple friends like that, they just really don't see the appeal. But hey, you know, everything isn't for everyone. But, you know, if that kind of game appeals to you at all, or if you're not quite certain, this is a great game to give it a shot with. It's definitely, of all the open world RPGs that have ever been made, this is far and away the tops. And you really cannot go wrong by playing this game. I mean, even if you're not that big a fan of this kind of game, I honestly think, you know, just focus yourself on the objectives, and you're still going to have a damn good time. I mean, you don't have to go exploring all the time. You can just grab a quest, set it as your main objective, and just keep on going, keep on trudging along, and you'll be golden. But if you take the time to explore, you're going to have an even better time with this game. So I really can't recommend it enough. And I'm pretty much going to be done playing this game for now. I have to take myself off of it because it is just dragging me away from other games I want to play. So I have to, you know, sort of call it quits, you know, cold turkey right here, right now. At least for now. Or otherwise, there's no way in how I'm going to play anything else. Especially with Mass Effect 3 coming out in a couple months. And I would definitely say Mass Effect is the best series to come out this last generation. It is just best story I think ever put into a video game. And just, it gets even better when you look at the way everything carries over from one game to another. So I'm really, really pumped for that. But yeah, I just have to call it quits for Skyrim because it's just, I got to play other things. I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe trying Black Ops a little bit too. I haven't played that game since, you know, well before Modern Warfare 3 even came out. 'Cause pretty much after Battlefield 3 came out, that was the main first-person shooter I played. I have tried Modern Warfare 3 to less than stellar effect. And I don't know, maybe I'll try it with the new maps. See if those play a little bit better. And then, and of course, really, to end this in really great fashion, just true Elder Scrolls style, end it with a glitch. A spider suspended in midair. Alright, thank you for watching, people. I hope you enjoy Skyrim. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy life. Have a magnificent day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Toodles, folks.